Alright, buckle up because the countdown is officially on. We are only 365 days away from the release of GTA 6. 1 whole year. That means 12 more months of cops, chaos, cash grabs, and custom cars in FiveM. And if you're like me, you're not just gonna sit around waiting. You want to dive into the best GTA RP servers out there right now. So I went on a binge and found 5 servers that are absolutely worth your time before GTA 6 steals the spotlight. Whenever you want high-level RP, serious criminal life, or just a wild community-driven ride, there is something here for everyone. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first on the list is a server called 17th Street RP. This server has a soul from the moment you spawn in. You feel like you're stepping into a living, breathing world. It's gritty, immersive, and full of possibilities whenever you're grinding for cash, building your character story, or just trying to survive the streets. What sets 17th Street apart is how balanced and rewarding the entire ecosystem feels. You're not just here to RP, you're here to evolve, and their systems take that to the whole new level. Let's talk about the hunting system, because honestly I didn't expect to get hooked. This isn't your typical grab a rifle and shoot setup, it's layered. You get assigned bounties, track animals across different zones, and there is even a leveling system tied to it. As you hunt more, you unlock better rewards and perks. It actually feels like you're climbing the ladder in real outdoor survival job. Then there is fishing, and again, they didn't cut corners here. Whenever you're casting a line off the pier, chilling on the rented boat, or out in the sea on your own personal yacht, in 17th Street feels different. It's not just a minigame, it's full-fledged system tied into the economy where rare catches can actually make you some serious money. It's perfect for those who prefer calm vibes and passive RP moments. You can buy vehicles, you can buy warehouses, store your things, sell it to different dealers, go for diving missions and stuff like that. But here's the real headline. 17th Street RP is not stopping there. They got something major in the works, a brand new whitelisted server that's been in development for nearly a year now. Let me be clear, this isn't just a spin-off, it's a total rebuild, fully custom scripts, handcrafted systems, and serious focus on delivering highest tier RP for players who want deeper stories, more realism, and tighter community standards. And the best part? It's launching this summer. You can feel the ambition behind this project. The devs are clearly passionate and they're taking their time to make sure every mechanic, every job, every interaction feels right. If you want to read more about it, there are a lot of information in the announcements in the main Discord server. Definitely check it out because the mechanics are insane. If you're looking for a server where your time actually means something and stuff like that, where your character can grow in more ways than just money and guns, 17th Street RP is where you need to be. Another server we have is Pimpin RP, and if you've been around FiveM long enough, you know that a lot of servers try to simulate street life, but very few get it right. Pimpin RP, in my opinion, nailed it. From the minute you touch their city, the energy hits you. Whenever you're stepping into a local hood, vibing with custom music, blasting out of lowriders, or getting into heated neighborhood beefs, it feels like you're living inside a real street documentary. But it's not just about the chaos, it's about the culture, community, and grinding your way up in the world that feels alive. This isn't some free-for-all. The RP standards are enforced, but not in a stiff, cooperative way. It's organic. The admins actually care about keeping the immersion tight, and the staff is super active without being overbearing. It's kind of a place where you encourage to create and push your storyline and to express who your character really is. The main focus is actually criminal RP. So if you're into gangs, shootouts, capturing the zones, killing other gang members, beefing and stuff like that, it's definitely a server where you should be playing on. Another server we have is called Eclipse RP, and this server is not on FiveM, this server is on Rage MP. It is one of the most respected, most populated, and most professionally ran RP servers out there. And if you're coming in thinking it's just another city, you're not ready for this kind of structure. This server is really serious, you cannot do bullshit on it, the team is professional, and it is very serious RP where you need to know every single rule. If you're new to FiveM or roleplay or whatever, I do not recommend this server because you're just gonna get banned the first 2 days you're on it if you're doing some nonsense. The level of immersion here is just insane. You won't really find trolls or low effort characters. What you will find is serious character driven storytelling with people who build their lives, their crews, their entire identities over years of consistent RP. Every single script from law enforcement to housing to businesses, gangs and emergency services are 100% custom made. This isn't a copy paste job, this is engineered realism, which is pretty rare nowadays in GTRP scenery because everybody is trying to copy each other, everybody is using the same scripts and stuff like that. This server is definitely the best for people that want to be police, because police force is really powerful, really coordinated and really good in the game. The player base is pretty huge and super active. That means the city never really sleeps. There's always something going on: elections, gang wars, protests, citywide events. You're walking into a living, breathing world with thousands of people sharing the storyline daily. So it is for serious players only. If you don't want to be a serious player, then definitely don't join the server. The server only has GTA Online cars and clothing though, which I think is a little bit of a downside, but other than that, all the mechanics, the community and overall the vibe is really good. So if you want to invest a lot of time into a server, I think this one is a really good pick. Another server we have is called Prodigy RP, and it is the most popular server right now. Once again, it's fully custom made. All the scripts they have are insane. The criminal scene there is elite. We're talking about advanced heist, drug running systems, smart law enforcement, and all the things actually require planning and strategy. No more pulling up to the bank, pushing a button and walking away with a bag. You gotta earn your stripes here. But of course, don't get it twisted, it's not all about the crime and chaos. Prodigy is one of the few servers that gives a deep, satisfying civilian life. You can own businesses, run events, and actually influence the city's economy. It's got real community-driven economy, meaning your role matters. You're not just another face in the crowd, you're a piece of puzzle that shapes the city's future. I think the community is awesome here. They have a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers that play in the server, and of course the only downside of the server is that it's really hard to get into. Sometimes you need to buy priority queues and stuff like that and still wait for like 3 hours to get into the server. So it's a really hardcore one, really hard to get into, but once you're in, you can't leave. It's a really good server, and I'm happy to see servers like this exist in FiveM, where most servers are 100k or die type of servers and they ruin the experience heavily. Another server we have is called Designer Gas Club Gaming, and they recently had V5 version. So let me just put it this way, they didn't just update, they reinvented themselves. The newest version, Designer Gas Club V5, is fresh coat of paint, new tires and turbocharged engines all rolled into one. If you've been here before, trust me, you haven't seen this DGC. Right out of the gate, the visuals and social experience is fire. They've added brand new clothing options that are clean, stylish and varied enough to help you craft a completely original look. Whether you're dressing for a gritty street hustler or an off-duty cop or a high-end fashion mojo, you'll stand out. This isn't some server with 3D full hoodies and a baseball cap. This is about expression. So this server is whitelisted as well, which means there are way less trolls and, you know, just stupid people that want to ruin the experience. Even if there would be someone like that, I'm pretty sure they would get banned really quick. The developers don't really overload the server with restrictions, but they also don't let spiral into chaos. You got some space to be a criminal mastermind, working class citizen, or a social butterfly, but no matter what, your RP is respected here. So if you're looking for a community to know each other and stuff like that, it's definitely a good server. And there you have it, 5 servers you need to check out before GTA 6 drops. Whenever you're here for the deep storylines, the fast-paced crime, immersive jobs, or just the vibes, there is something on this list for every kind of RP fan. Want to know more about these servers? Hit the comments, I'll be there ready to help you find your new home in Los Santos. Let me know which one you're hopping into first. Enjoy your day and see you guys in the next one. Peace.